my friends! Today we're going over the Found Flesh Infection mod. It is made by Callie. He has made a few more videos. Oh, get that fly out of here, bro! Anyways, without further ado, let's just get into it. Get the fuck out of here! Are you facepalming or attending hut? First, we have the Moldy Flesh Crawler. This is the basic mob of the mod. That's kind of the first thing you'll ever see and the first thing to do anything in the mod. We also have the Primitive Crawler, which is sort of like an upgraded version of the Moldy Flesh Crawler, so it's just a stronger, better version. And the animations and textures actually do look pretty nice. I do like that. As you can see, there's nothing like impressively crazy about these guys. They are just like the basic. Alright, and as you can see, oh my god. They're not incredibly strong, but they are sort of the basic things, and they do drop basic items. You will need these items for like quite literally everything in the mod, so make sure to take everything you find like he did. Don't throw it off the edge, bro. You like the pancakes on my back or nah? Alright. Ah! Oh my god, dude. Next, we do have the Moldy Flesh Human. This is obviously made when humanoids, including the player, are killed by the infection. They spawn these mobs, and honestly, the model actually looks pretty sick. I like the bigger arm and smaller arm, and I like the mini eyes. And then next, we have the Protector variant. It does have a big shield, and it is a lot tougher than the normal variant, obviously, if that's not obvious. And it just kind of drops loot to make the shield as well that you can use later on for yourself. As you can see, the shielded variant does have crazy knockback too sometimes, so that is pretty cool. And as you can see, he's trying to break its guard too, as you would normally. Oh my god, he just threw him off the edge. Next, we have the Moldy Flesh Villager. Obviously, it wouldn't be an infection mod without its own villager variant. It has a ton more eyes, and its mouth is gaping open. I actually like this one too. The animations and details are actually a pretty big improvement from his other mods, so I am pretty proud of that. Next, we do have the sheep variant of this infection. It has kind of like a chimera-like tail. It actually looks pretty cool. I do like that. And the sound designs for these mobs are actually pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the first times I've ever heard them actually have some nice sounds like that. So that is a pretty cool touch that I do think he did well on as well. You know what I'm saying? Next, we have the Moldy Flesh Pig. As you can see, his face is split in half. He's got teeth fucking coming out. Actually, pretty sick design. Not that I haven't seen this kind before, but it's definitely a nice, unique take on the pig. Next, we have the Moldy Flesh Cow, which does actually have a very nice, unique look. It has like part of the cow's like moldy sort of like head and hoof kind of sticking out. Also has its other kind of like newer head. So that is actually pretty sick as well. We also have the chicken, which definitely looks a little different than I would have expected. But nonetheless, this is the moldy variant of the chicken. And lastly, we do have the moldy wolf. Its face is split in half, same as the pig. And it has tons of eyeballs sticking out. And damn, what the hell was that? Next, we have the moldy dread wolf, which is a basic evolution of the normal wolf. It does have a very loud howl whenever it spawns. And honestly, the sound design on this guy is actually pretty peak. And the animations are just pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. I do think this mod is pretty good with that. I think the animations and textures have actually skyrocketed from his last mod, which was the eye infection, which was what I showed way back when. Oh, this guy's actually a pretty tough enemy. He's very fast. He's incredibly fast, and he can actually catch up to you. He's actually way faster than the player, and he has incredible health. Not only is he fast, but he's tanky as hell, so this is definitely a mob you want to watch the hell out for. As you can see, he's struggling to kill it right now, actually. He actually has some pretty good gear on, too. Yeah, get him. Blast him. Blast him. Oh, shit. And as you can see, it does drop some more special loot that you need for the more powerful items. You did not need those, bro. Trust me. You didn't. Are you teabagging him, dude? Really? Next, we do have the Moldy Flesh Horse. It's actually got a pretty nice design. This entire infection kind of does have a pretty good design. I do like the whole, like, kind of like Gorgon Medusa look with the crazy tendrils and, like, the fucking giant shit sticking out of his head. That is pretty sick. And over here we do have the moldy spider. It does seem to be a little bit more like infected than other mobs. You can't even really tell that there was even a Minecraft spider in this anymore. The color is completely gone. Everything else is completely gone. It doesn't even have the same face, nothing anymore. I do like the design. I do like the yellow and the red. I do think it kind of blends together pretty damn well. This guy is going nuts over here with this gun. I do think that this mob does drop webs when it dies. So yeah, that's something to watch out for too. And next we have the moldy enderman. The sound design and animations are insane on this guy, and I like his giant gaping jaw and his little rib cage exposed. I do think the rib cage being exposed, the mouth being gaping open, the elongated limbs is pretty sick little addition. I mean, obviously that's done a lot with these kind of infection mods, but it's still cool to see it done in this kind of like nice way. Damn. Get him, get him, get him. My money's on you, ass. My money's on you. Hey, yo, stun him, stun him. He had to abide by the shield, bro. Oh my god. Dropped like a fly, bro. Next, we have the Rotten Bomber. This is, I think, the only flying mob so far. It's pretty big and is dropping bombs right now. So that's pretty cool. It does drop bombs that explode. Obviously, as you would expect, it is the Rotten Bomber. And it does have this giant, like... I'm guessing that's where the bombs come out of. Watch him drop a bomb on your dome, Ranas. I wanna watch him get you, bro. Oh, damn. Alright, alright. He's charging at you, Ranas. Oh my, okay, get him, get him, get him. He's gonna get you, Ranas. He's gonna get you, Ranas. He's a little slow. I feel like he should be a little faster, honestly. Yeah, he's all the way up there, bro. You're not getting him. Never mind, you got a bow. I'm lying. I'm sorry. Get him, Ranas. Get him. Oh, shit. Here we do have the basic fleshed mound. This is sort of like the first little infection thing that you will see. It spawns these tiny little creatures that sort of just spread the infection all around the world. And yeah, this is basically the first guy that'll start everything in your world. This is a living flesh mound. As you can see, it did just spawn a ton of little green things that did just infect the world even more. It also is like the upgraded version. As you can see, there's like little things around that are sort of causing the stuff to spread as it is. You didn't have to murder him like that, bro. Lastly, we do have the Hive Mind. I do have to spawn this guy sort of like right now rather than recording it. It is huge and it throws stuff everywhere. As you can see, it spawns a ton of things and also builds its own kind of like defensive barrier. It also has its own nice little design as well. I do like it's kind of like flapping, like little flangulants. I don't even know how to describe it. Basically, it encases itself in like a little cocoon, and obviously it spreads the infection like crazy around it. So this thing, look, he's already getting his ass kicked by these guys too. I believe this is where you'll see the most of the protectors as well, because obviously they're protecting this thing. And inside, it kind of just has its own little thing. What the fuck, man? Oh my god, Rana!